Stay tuned and let's take a look at this Marvel Legends Totally Awesome Hulk Build-A-Figure wave, Miss Marvel. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And remember now you can hit that join button and become a channel member as well. Either show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. Today we continue looking at the Marvel Legends, the Marvel's Totally Awesome Hulk Build-A-Figure wave. As in front of me we have Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. So of course she is making the leap from the Disney Plus series into the movies, as she is a main character of the upcoming The Marvels movie, which was due to be released this summer. That's why we have the figures now, but the film has been pushed back. That damn MCU schedule, due to be released in November. Let's hope that those strikes that are currently happening don't push it back even further. Until then, we have a new figure to whet our appetite, as we have already technically got an MCU version of Kamala Khan. This time though, she does have a new uniform, and she also comes with a flirking accessory as a nice little counterpart there. There has been some controversy about the face sculpt. Is it got her likeness? We shall find that out. But there we get the digital render on the front of the box with the flirking, the Marvels logo, that emblem. We get a promo image on one side, on the back another digital render. I would say she's lackluster with accessories, but she does come with that flirking, which is a pretty big new piece. She does come with some interchangeable hands, and the biggest piece for the Totally Awesome Hulk Build-A-Figure. There he is, all complete. Go and check out my review on the channel right now, and to build him you will need to buy 6 of the 7 figures in this wave. Today we're reviewing Miss Marvel, so let's find out if that likeness is any good and get her open. So here we have Kamala out of the packaging with all of her accessories, those set of interchangeable hands and the cute little flirking, or maybe not so cute. It is a fun new looking accessory all the same, and we will take a closer look at him or her a little bit later on. First though, Kamala in her new uniform stands at just over 6 inches tall, and this time around she hasn't got like an eye mask on so you can see her face, and that's where the controversy lies, as from the promo images people didn't think this looked anything like the actress. So let's find that out and zoom in. Now of course this is just my opinion, you do not have to agree, but in person, in hand, this is much nicer than people are giving it credit for. I can definitely see the actress there under certain lights and certain angles. Now it's not perfect, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying it's better than people are saying in hand. I'll throw up a side by side and you can make your own mind up, but I don't even think some of the promo images look particularly like the actress. They've been washed out and photoshopped, but the figure here is actually really nice. We're just not used to seeing her without her eye mask, and of course the figure's got a big cheesy grin as well. So I don't mind it, I actually quite like it. But of course, you can tell me why I'm wrong in the comments below. But I assure you, from certain angles in the eyes, it's definitely there. I tell you what is there, the uniform. Now, did Kamala need a new uniform so soon after getting her original one? Probably not, but it is her debut in the movies, so they did give her her little upgrade here. And the figure is a solid representation of exactly that. A completely pinless, newly tooled figure, and yeah, they've done a great job here. So shoulders go all the way up, bicep swivel, and a deep double jointed elbow. So that's exactly what we want to see on our Marvel Legends. Same with the knees down here, double jointed pinless knees, and she can kick her own butt all day long. And then all these details throughout the figure are nicely sculpted and textured as well. So the skirt piece nicely hides the sort of thigh cut down there, but there are some cuts in this on the side, so you can still get the legs out pretty far, and the legs still go forward pretty much because it's like a softer plastic. Or the waist swivel has sort of been moved up to this diaphragm, so you've got the swivel up there, and then a nice range forward and back as well, like really far back, but it gets a bit gappy on the front, but decent range forward as well. So no complaints there, lots of movement up top. And then the neck has the scarf which dangles down the back. That's a separate piece. If you pop the head off, that will come off of course, but it does complete the look. But yeah, when you zoom in, as I said, all these colours are separated by sculpted lines. Even the gold pipe in there, there are like sculpted sort of textures there as well to show it's like cloth. And yeah, all in all, I think this is really nice. Now, you may not like this particular costume, so you may not like the figure. That's fair game. But as a figure representing that costume, they've nailed it. Just wanted to show you a close-up of the bangle, which does have a little bit of green deco on there and some sculpted detail. That has one gripping hand attached to it, and she also has a fisted hand as well out of the box. But we do get a set of more expressive open palm hands. Now, is it just me, Or are her hands just a little bit too big for Kamala? I can't really work it out. Maybe just a smidge too big. There is a swivel though at the bottom of her bangle as well. So that's like a wrist swivel down there, but there isn't on this hand because there's no bangle, of course. I'll tell you what they are missing though, like effect pieces that are like translucent plastic overlays. I've seen many customizers do of like fisted hands or like elongated hands to sort of display her power set. We could even get like some translucent plastic discs that we could put on flight stands and make her stand on them or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. I definitely think Hasbro are missing the mark with effect pieces for our MCU Kamala to really demonstrate her power set. But at least with this one, we do get a unique accessory. It's this flirkin, which is essentially a little fat cat spewing out all of these tentacles, just like we've seen in the actual trailer. So maybe we'll learn more about these pesky creatures, as so far all we know is they are the reason Nick Fury has a scar over his eye, which is such a lame reason, to be honest. I hate that the MCU did that. But the figure here does look pretty nice, let's be honest. It's a fun little accessory. It has got some nice sculpted detail, but they've just missed the paint. There is no paint detail on these tentacles at all. If they had some black wash on here, it would really bring out the different textures and sculpted lines on there. The cat is quite fat. He has green eyes, but so would you be fat if you had all of those tentacles inside you. Here we have Goose for our cat comparison. So now Goose has a companion for the shelf. So yeah, there we go. That's the reason Nick Fury has a scar in his eye. This bloody cat. How lame is that? But there you go. Nice sculpted detail. It's just a fun little fat little accessory, isn't it? And as expected, it is just a chunk of plastic. It has zero articulation, but I like the way that the tentacle rests on the floor to help it balance. So there you go. That's how it looks next to Kamala. And here we have our MCU Marvel Legends Miss Marvel comparison, as of course we already have one from the Disney Plus series, but it seems like she's had a growth spurt into the new movie, as the Miss Marvel Marvels version is just taller and just proportionately bigger in general. If you put these back to back, you can see for yourself it is definitely taller. Maybe that's accurate. Maybe she has grown up a little bit. We don't really know the time difference between the two movies, even though I assumed it was straight after. So you'd have assumed them to be similar scale, but nope, one is bigger than the other. Let's have a quick look at the face sculpt side by side. As I said, this new one has the mask completely off. The other one has the eye mask on, so it hides the likeness a little bit better. But again, I don't think the likeness on the new one is that bad at all. Let's try a head swap, and that doesn't look good at all. So there's the head swap. As I said, proportionally they are different, and that shows here when you swap the heads, as that looks like a pea head on that new body. Now the other way round works a little bit better, I guess, and I definitely think the likeness here to the actress is better on the new one than the old one. I just think people are getting put off with the eye mask not being there and the big cheesy grin. That's all it is. And then here we have our Ultimate Marvel Legends Miss Marvel Kamala Khan comparison, as we have the comic version on one side and then the Gamerverse version on the other. Now obviously 3 of these are based off the same sort of character design, where the new Marvels version has got the upgrade, so that's the big difference. She's also the only one without the eye mask, as I keep saying. I still think though, how the Gamerverse one and even the comic one came with these elongated arms, of course they changed that power set to be sort of more energy based in the MCU, but there's definitely ways they can represent that in plastic that we haven't yet seen. As I said, a translucent overlay of a big fist or a long arm would definitely work. And are they a team? Well, we're going to have to wait until we see the movie, but we can safely assume so. Here we have Miss Marvel compared to Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, and Monica Rambeau, Photon. And you know what? All 3 of these figures are solid Marvel Legends. They're all brand new, sculpted, completely pinless, double jointed, articulated females for our collection. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. So these figures here are just to whet the appetite, but nice additions to the collection. And I think the likenesses on all 3 of them are actually pretty good. Fight me! And here we have Miss Marvel compared to some more MCU young female Marvel Legends, as we have Shuri Black Panther, America Chavez, and Hawkeye, aka Kate Bishop. And I genuinely do hope we see these interact in live action at some point, maybe in a Young Avengers or even an A-Force team. I'd take it. And here we have 2 of the comic book figures in this totally awesome Hulk Build-A-Figure wave, with Captain America, aka Commander Rogers, and Heroes Return Iron Man. I've now reviewed every single figure in this wave. Go and check out the videos tab or even the playlist. And let's wrap up with some of the Who crew with Frogman, Tigra, and Jocasta. And remember, she is reading comments from the comments section, so make sure you leave one below and she may read it on the next video. Who have you picked today?
Tarek says, Glad to finally get an MCU Monica, and the hero outfit has translated well from comic to MCU adaptation.
And then last but not least, here we have Captain Britain and Hal Fire Hank. So, final thoughts on this Marvel Legends. Totally awesome Hulk, Build-A-Figure wave, aka the Marvels wave. Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, in her new The Marvels uniform, which we have seen a few glimpses of in the trailer so far. And this seems to be like a solid Marvel Legends representation of exactly that. It is newly sculpted, newly tooled, completely pinless, double-jointed knees and elbows with a decent likeness. That's right, a decent likeness. I can see the actress in there for sure. And it even has a Flurkin accessory. I would have preferred some effect pieces to sort of demonstrate her power set, but the Flurkin is a newly tooled, fun little accessory that we have seen glimpses of in the trailer so far. So as always, you let me know what you think in the comments below, but all three of the MCU figures in this wave make sense. They're all new, they all look great, and I think will pair up very nicely on the display. But let me know in the comments, and if you like Marvel Legends, then well, you're in the right place. Check out the videos tab, find the playlist, but most importantly, please, hit that subscribe button, hit all on the notification bell, don't miss out on a video, and please hit that join button, become a channel member if you show some love, or join the members club. Much appreciated. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. I'm on Twitter as well. Don't be shy. Tweet me, Dan Who Reviews. Is anyone on Threads anymore? Is that over already? Tweet me on X or X me on X. That doesn't even make sense. I'll see you on the next one.